All right, we good to go? All right, thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon. We are having a hearing to consider the 2023 proposed Lake County tax budget. This hearing is being held in accordance with Section 5705.30 of the Ohio Revised Code for the primary purpose of hearing endorsements and/or objections to the proposed 2023 county tax budget. The proposed hearing will be recorded, and if there's no objection, I believe we can waive the clerk's reading of the affidavit of publication. So if there's no objection, we can consider that so waived. Looking to legal, thank you. Okay, the Lake County Budget Director is now asked to comment on the proposed tax budget. So, Mike, the floor is yours, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. We're here just for the proposal of the tax budget. We'll formally adopt it July 14th after review. The Finance Department has been working on the 2023 tax budget. And in summary, the 2023 estimated revenues from the departments equal $60.8 million, and their request so far is $64.9 million. That's a difference of expenditures exceeding the revenues by approximately $4.1 million. The tax budget is for any levy or any fund that receives property tax levies. Just to go over those real quick, it's the general fund, children welfare, that's a job and family service levy, Board of Developmental Disabilities, AMS Board, Narcotics, Crime Lab, and the Senior Citizen levy. For the general fund, the proposal, we're only showing expenditures equal to the estimated revenues. We don't want to overspend our revenue level. Going over the first 5 months, we're right on our projected revenues for our general fund. And just some of the concerns for 2023 going forward is just inflation, along with low interest earnings, the slowing of home sales when you talk to the recorder and also the treasurer, and the uncertainty of the entire economic climate that has changed over the last few months. So that's some of the obstacles we'll be facing for 2023 going forward. The proposed budget will provide the auditor's office 2 copies of the proposal by July 1st, and like I said, the board will consider this at the July 14th, 2023 commissioner meeting.
Very good, thank you. Everything appears to be in order. Gentlemen, anything you have for our Budget Director? Very good, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
The board will now receive any written and or verbal comments on the proposed tax budget. Do we have any audience members wishing to speak at this time? Or do you have a representative? Seeing none. Let's see. The board requested each person speak only once. Well, we don't have any of that. Okay, the Board of Commissioners will consider adopting the proposed 2023 Lake County tax budget at its regular meeting of Thursday, July 14, 2022 at 10 a.m. in the Commissioners' Chambers. Additional written endorsements and or objections may be sent to the Clerk of the Board of Lake County Commissioners, 105 Main Street, Building A, 5th floor, suite number 513, Lake County Administration Center, Haynesville, Ohio, 44057, until 4:30 on Wednesday, July 13, 2022. And at this time, I will adjourn this hearing. Thank you. And with that, we will roll. If I'm just look over to our AV girl here. Yes, we're good. Just roll right into the commission meeting. Okay. And with that, thank you for joining us today for our 26th meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners. Would all those who are willing and able please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Grant us, O Lord, light to our understanding, prudence in our investigating, foresight in our planning, sincerity in our deliberating, the grace to follow truth in our judgment. Help us to be moved in our decision either by fear nor by self-interest, and to do our work faithfully. May we respect the authority vested in us, for thou art the source of all authority, and may we use in our directives for the common good, and thy honor and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Here.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Present.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Here. We have before us the meeting minutes for the regular meeting of June 9, 2022. Do we have a motion to approve same, waiving the reading thereof?
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Very good. This brings us to our first public comment portion. Do we have anyone in the audience wishing to address the board at this time? Anyone at all? Oh, John, yes, please.
John Music, 45 from the Direct Train to Town. Just in quick in response to what the sheriff had said and the prosecutor had said last week. This came on, was on one of the news shows, so it said, Americans qualified to serve between the age of 17 and 24 were 23%. And all three branches of our military are looking for people, and they cannot find them. And the three biggest reasons were physical, criminal records, and drugs. And it's just sad that we've gotten in there. If we cannot take care of our law enforcement and our military, that's another good thing for our country. So I saw that this morning and I thought, very interesting. And this is the largest problem we've had since the draft. I mean, draft in 73, something like that, 773. And something like that, it's the lowest number since then. So I just thought I'd bring that up since, we talked about hiring people at the prosecutor's office and the sheriff's department. We're having everybody, not just here, everybody's having a tough time. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, anyone else wishing to address the board at this time? Anyone else? Thank you. Moving on, Madam Clerk, first agenda item, please.
In the Utilities Department, resolution approving plan specifications and estimates of cost in the amount of $41,305.77 for sewers for Booth Farm Subdivision Phase 1A in Perry Village, job number 22-27.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution approving plan specifications and estimates of cost in the amount of $10,890 for a water line for Booth Farm Subdivision Phase 1A in Perry Village, job number 22-28.
Move to approve.
Sorry about that.
That's right. Second.
Not used to having all three of us here. My apologies. Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution approving plan specifications and estimates of cost in the amount of $554,629.90 for sanitary sewers for Brookview Reserve Phase 2 subdivision in the city of Mentor, job number 22-04.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution awarding a bid contract in the amount of $2,741,387.96 to Miller Brothers Construction Incorporated for Cell C4 Expansion Phase 6 Part E Cell Construction Project 421L.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? Randy, do you want to give some background? This has been an ongoing project.
It is, yeah. This is the fourth or fifth project as part of our cell expansion out at the landfill. This is the largest contract that we've had, and this will this is a lot of dirt moving out there to build the berm, and also the liner that's going to protect the groundwater as we fill this cell. At the conclusion of this project, it'll give us about 25 years of capacity at the landfill. And we're really looking forward to getting this done and having that available and wrapping up the majority of this project, of this expansion.
How big of a footprint are we talking here?
This project is about 8 acres, I believe. Off the top of my head, I can get back to you on that.
Okay, just
Yeah.
curious.
It's
Thank
in
you.
in that ballpark, yeah.
Very good. Thank you. If there's nothing further, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
And Job and Family Services Department, resolution approving Lake County Department of Job and Family Services vouchers, date of warrant July 8, 2022, in the amount of $78,191.60.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution appointing Laura T. Pijmo to the Lake Tran Board of Trustees for a term ending May 15, 2025.
Move to approve.
And I'd like to second that, please. Discussion.
Mr. President,
Sir.
if I could just say, with respect to our two appointees for Lake Tran today, Laura Pijmo and Kim Stanger, it's life-affirming and inspiring to see two lawyers, two ladies, two public servants who have overcome great challenges, not just for themselves and their families, but to give back to their communities as a whole. I know firsthand that public service is not for the faint-hearted, especially at the local level. There's great responsibility, and it's never easy. And that's when you're 110% and ready to go with a cup of coffee. When you're struggling through cancer or disability, it adds that much more of a challenge, but I think it adds that much more perspective too. Lake Tran serves some of our most vulnerable communities, and it's important that our Board of Trustees for Lake Tran understands their needs. And so having a board that reflects all of our community, including the challenges that our families and residents have to overcome on a day-to-day basis, will make for a more responsive and a better Lake Tran. So I make the motion for Laura Pijmo, and I support Kim Stanger today with great enthusiasm because I know that both of you are going to do amazing things for our community. Thank you.
Well said, sir. I echo your sentiments. If there's nothing further, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler,
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution appointing Kim Stanger to the Lake Tran Board of Trustees for the remainder of a term ending May 15, 2023.
Move to adopt resolution.
Second.
And for reasons so stated previously, I have to say, Commissioner Plechik, well said. Commissioner Tyler, anything you want to add, sir?
Agree with both. Yes. Great selections.
Excellent. If there's nothing further, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler,
Yes.
Commissioner Plechnik,
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. And now nothing's official until we hand out the appropriate and photos. You know, we got to have photos. And of course, our clerk is ready to kill us.
Which is which here?
That's that's Laura's, and this is Kim's. So. Well, that, yeah.
So we usually go over here. It's the best view.
Are you doing both at the same time? or
Yes.
one? Okay.
And Ben, why don't you join us? Okay. Mike, would you take the picture with Ben's camera for him? I know he wants a picture too. I know how this works.
There you go, Doc.
Why don't you get next to me, Ben?
Yeah.
And Laura?
You don't have to do that.
Ah, it's okay. There you go. Good. Teamwork.
That's a good picture.
People are going to say that
Thank you.
Wait, one more. There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Okay, now the Lake Tran Board is almost fully staffed up except for the swearing-in ceremony, so yay. All right, Madam Clerk, item 8, I believe.
Resolution to enter into a lease agreement of certain approved real property by and through the Lake County Board of Commissioners as landlord and the City of Painesville, Ohio as tenant for the purposes of developing an urban renewal project that will be a mixed-use development featuring multifamily housing, retail, restaurant spaces, parking, and other community-centric amenities.
Move to approve.
Second.
And discussion.
Mr. President,
Sir.
it's my understanding that this donation through Lake County and Painesville City will enable a project to qualify as an opportunity zone and essentially enable the economic redevelopment of this area of Painesville. So this is a contribution we do in partnership with Painesville City to provide greater parking access for the downtown and ultimately new buildings and use. So we're excited to participate in the continued renaissance of downtown Painesville. And I would only add that it's particularly rewarding that many years after I met Shay Hawkins, a student at Cleveland Marshall, he went on to be the tax counsel for Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, who, along with Shay, drafted the Opportunity Zone provisions of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017. And to see conversations with a student develop into a lawyer and a proposal in the U.S. Senate and the biggest tax reform bill in our lifetimes, for most of us anyway, come back to Lake County to help our local community. It's amazing as a professor to see that come full circle.
Well said. I'd like to add to it, this is unique in the state of Ohio. This is a real example, and I'm sure you've all heard me say that Painesville City is becoming the poster child for doing things right, being a great partner to work with. This checks off a lot of those boxes. Doug Lewis and his team, amazing. When this was first brought to me, it was just one of those, hey, what do you think about? Well, it was definitely a first impression discussion. I'm looking over at legal on that. It was so obvious that it made sense. You know, government working together. I'm kind of speechless when it comes to it. It's such a good thing to see government working together, and then the whole development and the revitalization. This is going to be transformational, and it's just so simple. We're literally talking about Lake County, I'm going to say sharing, another word, donating, parking areas. I know that might seem so obvious. They're already there. They're already purchased and paid for, but we had to have a formal agreement in place. I know one of my concerns that my colleague had was, well, where's the exit ramp, and how if this thing goes sideways, and all those safeguards that are so necessary in good government. And Painesville stepped up and said, hey, here's how all that works. And there was a lot of good discussions that went on from the legal side. The potential for not only redevelopment, but just, again, doing things that are so unique and being an absolute draw and an asset to Lake County, and making, again, Painesville a destination. That's just so amazing. I'm just really feeling good about this. I hope that comes through. And Commissioner Tyler, I see that twinkle in your eye, sir.
Oh, sure. Great example of collaboration between the county and the city. Certainly look forward to this project come to fruition. It'd be great for everybody. So.
Excellent. Any further discussion from anyone else? Okay. With that, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Pledger.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes, thank you.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $664,962.02.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Pledger.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $177,777.57.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Pledger.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution increasing and decreasing appropriations for various general and non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Pledger.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution transferring cash and appropriations within various general and non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Pledger.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Very good. Moving on to our departmental reports. Utilities.
No additional report today, Commissioner, thank you.
Very good. Well, just for those who may be following what's going on out in Madison, they did have a structure fire followed by a water line break, and that's been looked at, addressed, and we know that the hydrants in Madison are being taken care of. Madison Village is making a concerted effort to address those concerns. I think the fire district is bagging and identifying things. That sound about what the reports you're also hearing.
It is.
So again, an example of a good partnership. I think it's worth repeating. Madison is in the process of transferring water and sewer to Lake County. The water, we could have done that fairly quickly, but there's some billing complexities. We bill differently than Madison. So just as, again, working closely together as Madison's working on their interconnect to decommission their wastewater treatment plant tying into the county facilities. Those numbers came in significantly higher. Same problem that we're experiencing. So there's some challenges there, but maintenance, Madison still take care of that, but we're there as a backup. And, just again, a good example of a good partnership and just trying to bring them along to take advantage of the economy of scale that the county offers. Does that sound reasonable, sir?
It is, yeah. That's an agreement that we entered into with the village about a couple of years ago, and they are working towards, like you said, the interconnect with the sewer, with our sanitary sewers would trigger the takeover of both systems for us. They wanted to do it at the same time, so that's what. When that happens, then we'll be we'll take over both the sanitary and the water.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Okay, Job and Family Services, Suzanne.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. No report today.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, and Jason Boyd is out today. And Madam Clerk.
The next Commissioners meeting is going to be next week on Thursday, July 7th at 10 a.m.
Perky, thank you. And Legal.
No report, Commissioners.
Thank you, sir. Old business. Do we have any old business to come before us? Any old business? Hearing none. Moving on to new business. Any new business? Do we have any new business? Again, hearing none. Thank you. Moving on to our second public comment. Do we have anyone wishing to address the board at this time? Hearing none. Excellent. And there is no request for executive session, so with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Very good. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Plichnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes, thank you. This meeting stands adjourned. Wow. Maybe we should move our meetings to 2 o'clock. What do you